Well, it's the holidays and we all could use some extra cash, we know. Payday loans are tempting, but critics say they're milking Texans out of $3 billion in high-cost loans every year. Now, as our political reporter Josh Hinkle explains, a group of lawmakers is aiming to put a stop to that practice next session. Josh?
There are more than 3,500 of these so-called payday lenders in Texas right now. It's more locations than McDonald's and Whataburger combined. Now, they're easy to access, not a big background check. If you need money fast, they're there to help, but they could also really hurt you financially in the long run. It seems like you can find a payday lender on every corner in Austin. Most give you the loan, expecting you to pay it back in full in just 2 weeks.
Do you have any information about your loans here?
Yeah, we're not allowed to talk to you about it.
A quick fix, but one with extremely high consequences, especially if you're late.
And they have no limits on the way in which they can pursue debt collection, which is also an egregious affront against people's rights.
The shop we stopped by, Cash America, has this system in place. For a $1,500 loan, there's a 533% APR. And if you haven't paid any of that off in a year, you'll owe nearly $9,500.
My district is one of the lower income districts in Travis County. I live about a block away from 2 of them, as a matter of fact, so they're pretty prevalent.
State lawmakers and faith-based groups at the Capitol say the practice preys on the poor. Now they're proposing rate caps. One way, regulate lenders under the Texas Finance Code. These places found a loophole in the Credit Services Organizations Code, with no limits when charging borrowers.
The Credit Service Organization was never intended to be a lender. It was to be a helper for people's credit problems.
The lenders employ about 7,800 workers statewide.
Can you just give me some information?
I can give you the phone number to talk to them.
So far, the ones we've tried to speak with have pointed us to their lobbyist, ready to put up a fight when the session starts next month. That group is the Consumer Service Alliance of Texas. It told us today credit service organizations that facilitate small, short-term loans in Texas are not opposed to future discussions about additional oversight. However, we strongly oppose this measure and any other bill that effectively eliminates consumer access to short-term credit. In the studio, Josh Hinkle, KXAN, Austin News.